G'day guys, it's David from Be Skill Be Fit. Welcome back again. Welcome to Masterclass Monday. Today we're going to go on to soccer kicking, doing some passing, doing some dribbling. We're going to go to the van, get some gear, and then we'll go through the gear that we're going to need today. Make sure you also remember your water bottle. Let's go. Okay, welcome back. So today what we're going to need, soccer ball. If you've got a different type of ball that you're able to kick and you're allowed to kick, you can always use that as well, but we want a ball that we can kick, round hopefully. I've got some of our recycling bottles that we used in our underarm, overarm throw. We can use them as markers today. So we're not going to kick them, but we can use them as markers. So I've got some cones as well. I've also got some socks. Remember, we can use the socks as some markers. And I've also got some little witch's hats. You might not have those, that's okay. You can use the socks, the recycling bottles. We can use any of those sort of things to mark out what we're going to do. And I've got a goal. I've set up a goal, so it's giving us our target. I've also turned a table on its side. You'd need to check with your parents or the adults at home if you can do that. So I've got an old table that I've turned up on the side that I can use to rebound and practice kicking to myself. You might also be able to use a brick wall, something like that. You might be able to draw a target with some chalk, any of those sort of things, but check with your parents at home if that's going to be okay for you to do those sort of things. And let's get started. So we're going to have a quick warm up today. So we're just going to jog on the spot for 10. Use star jumps. Okay, a few side shuffles. Okay, and then just a few practice kicks. Okay, you might be right footed, but let's try our left foot as well. Make sure we're stepping in. Make sure we're loosening up those kicking muscles, which are all the adductors down the inside of our legs. Okay, in our area, we're going to grab a soccer ball. I've only got a little small area here. All we want to do is we just want to dribble around with the ball in this area. So when we dribble, we don't use the toe, we use the inside of our foot. So little touches, little touches, little touches. We can also use the outside, but we're doing little touches. Okay, so inside little touches, or we can dribble using the outside as well. But we don't use our toe. If we use our toe, the ball tends to run away from us and we lose control. In a game, somebody will come and take that. So we want to keep the ball nice and close. So in this area here, we're just going to dribble around. Little touches, and stop. Okay, when we stop, we want to just put our foot on the ball. We want to keep it nice and close. So if I say stop, we don't want to go stop, and then have to chase after the ball. We want to keep the ball nice and close to us at all times. So if somebody comes to tackle us or try and take the ball off, if we want to stop it, we can move it away. We can keep in control of where the ball's going. So as well as dribbling around in the area here, as well as stop, we're going to add some other commands in as well. So we're going to try our turn. Okay, so when we're dribbling, inside turn, use the inside of our foot and we'll turn and go a different direction. Inside turn and go a different direction. Little touches, keep dribbling around, little touches, inside turn, and stop. Okay, little touches. So go through it slowly first. If you want to walk, you can do it while you're walking, and then try and pick it up into a jog. So we can do an inside turn, where we use the inside of our foot to turn, We can also do an outside turn where we use the outside of our foot to move the ball away. So inside turn uses the inside of our foot, outside turn uses the outside foot, part of our foot. Now remember, we don't want to use the toe. We don't have control when we use the toe, and the ball goes too far away, somebody comes and takes it. Okay, so this time we're going to dribble around, we're going to practice some stops, practice some inside turn, practice some outside turn. Okay, off we go. Outside turn, inside turn, inside turn, stop, inside turn, outside turn, inside, outside turn, stop. All right, let's add something else in. Good job. Keep practicing. Remember, you want to try and keep picking up the speed. Okay, as we're dribbling, this one's called a pullback. So we're dribbling, put our foot on top of the ball, roll it behind us, turn and go the other way. Okay, we'll show that again. So we dribble, 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 foot on top of the ball, roll it behind us, turn and go the other way. So if somebody's coming at us to try and get the ball off, we can turn and go the other way. Okay, so we've got our dribbling, little touches, we've got our stop, make sure we can stop it straight away, inside turn, outside turn, and our pullback. Okay, let's give that a go. Okay, off we go. Inside turn, go around in a circle, outside turn, whoop, and stop. Okay, inside turn, keep going, little touches, pull back, and stop. Good job, keep practicing. Remember, we want to pick up that speed. If you've got more space, you can spread out a bit further as well. Okay, to add a little bit of something different into it, a little bit of fun, just ball control. When I say knee, you've got to quickly put your knee down on the ball. All right, now, if you're dribbling and the ball rolls away, the ball's going to be gone. So we want to stop that ball first, keep it under control, and put our knee down on the ball. If I call out head, quickly stop the ball, put your head on the ball. Okay, you're obviously not going to do that in a game. That would look pretty funny, but it's just a fun way. Keep control, keep it nice and still. Okay, let's give that a go. Okay, so we're dribbling, little touches, keep it nice and still, pull back, outside turn, inside turn, pull back. Okay, knee, remember to stop it, down on the knee. Okay, let's go. Outside turn, inside turn, head, remember to stop it, down on your head. Okay, go, and stop. Okay, give that a go. Try and pick up your speed. Remember, stop, inside turn, outside turn, pull back. Keep it nice and close to you so no one else can come and take the ball off you. Remember, we want to use our body to stay between somebody coming to try and take our ball. So if somebody's coming from straight ahead towards me, I might want to do an inside turn so my body's here, so that they can't get the ball. So we want to protect the ball so the other people can't get it. All right, I'm going to set up a few little goals in here, and then we're going to go on to our next step. Okay, so we call that one area dribble. So just within an area, set up, dribbling around, stop, turn, pull back, practice those different skills. You could maybe get someone else in your house to, if you've got an extra ball, to get in there and do it with you, move around from each other, and have a bit of fun with that. So what I've done now is, before we get to that, I'm just going to have a quick drink. Okay, and it's getting a bit hot, so make sure you go have a drink and stay hydrated. So now I've set up some little goals. So I've used some of our recycling bottles. I've got some socks, so there's a little goal there. I've set up our cones. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little goals. So now we're going to dribble around and we're going to go in and out of the goals. We're going to see how many we can get through. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. See how many you can dribble in and out. Now, the one rule is you can't go in and around the same one over and over again. Once you go through one, you've got to go over through another goal. If you knock down any of the cones or the recycle bottles, you need to stop and fix them up. Okay, so we're going to give it a go. I'll give you a little demonstration. So just little touches. Remember, inside turn. Okay, over to another one. Inside turn. Might do an outside turn. Okay, straight down through the middle. Outside turn. Outside turn. Inside turn. Pull back. Okay, and then we keep going. See how many you can get through. Okay, so let's give it a go for 30 seconds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, keep the ball nice and close. 9, 10. We've got a couple of seconds left. 11, 12, and stop. How many did you get? So I got through 12. Remember, we want to keep the ball nice and close. Nice sharp turns. See how many you can get through. Give it another go. Try and go a little bit faster. Try and beat your score. Make the area a bit bigger if you can. The goal's a bit further away. Make your goals a bit smaller. Challenge yourself and see how you go. So that's our area goal dribble. See how many that you can get through. All right, so we're going to move those things and then we're going to move on to some passing. Okay, so we've moved our little goals from our area dribble. I've got my socks just to mark my area, soccer ball. We're going to do some passing. I'm going to go against my rebound wall. It's my old table that I've stood up on its side. As I said earlier, you might be able to use a brick wall or the side of the fence or something like that, but just check with your parents. Now, important, when we do our passing, we need to step next to the ball, okay? And it's really important that we balance onto our front foot. So I want you to start with your feet together, hands by our side, similar to when we do our step point throw. Feet together, hands by our side, and I want you to step up onto one foot. Okay, so if you're going to kick with your right foot, step onto your left foot. If you are going to kick with your left foot, step onto your right foot. Okay, now when we pass, we're going to pass with the inside of our foot, or called the instep, which is this part of our shoe. Again, if we kick it with our toe, we can't control where the ball's going. Okay, so we're going to step and turn our foot and hit with the inside, the instep of our foot. Now, if I step and stop, I'll show you. I'm now balanced on both feet. It's really hard for me to try and work out how to kick with this leg now because I'm balancing using both feet, and it looks something like this as I try and kick without falling over. So really important. Remember, when we step, we need to step onto this foot, and then I can kick as many times as I like, or as long as I've got good balance for. Okay, let's give it a go. All right, so remember, feet together, hands by our side. Remember, we want to step next to the ball and use the inside of our foot. Okay, let's go again. Okay, step and pass. Okay, step and pass. Okay, I might just go and move my wall a little bit so not going downhill. Okay, so step and pass, that's better. All right. Now, hopefully it comes straight back to you. If you're kicking nice and straight and your wall's not at an angle, when it comes back to you, we don't want to stop it with our foot under like this because sometimes it might go straight under our foot, might bounce off our toe. So when it comes back to you, I want you to stop it the same way that you passed it. Okay, so let's have a look. So remember, feet next to each other, step next to the ball, pass. As it comes back, stop it with our instep again. Okay, let's go again. Step. Okay, then we've got control. Then from here, if someone's coming to take it, I can quickly do a pullback. I can quickly do an inside turn. I can quickly do an outside turn. Okay, and I can move away. You want to stay in control of the ball all the time. Okay, so I want you to do 5. Try and get them to come straight back to you. Control it when it comes back. and then we'll go on to the next one. But let's do 5. Great. Remember to turn our foot so we're hitting it with the instep of our foot. 4. And 5. Good job. All right. Remember, you can make this harder by going further away, increasing your distance. You've got to hit it a bit harder. Try and get it to come all the way back to you. You might also be able to use a partner. You might be able to do it with a friend or someone in your house that you can practice this with. Now, remember, we want to try and use our other foot as well. Okay, so if you just use your right leg, we want you to try and use your left. If you use your left leg, we want you to try and use your right. So let's try and do 5 using our left leg. Really important in soccer to be able to practice both and to be able to use both feet. Okay, so remember, we're going to step next to the ball. Okay, balance, kick with the inside of our foot. Remember that instep, we're not using our toe. Okay, let's go. 1, remember stop it when it comes back, using the instep. Remember step and pass. 2, 3, that's it. Whoop, I didn't use my toe to do that, didn't I? 3, that's 4. We'll stop it. And step 5. How did you go with your other foot? Sometimes it can be a bit more tricky. Keep practicing. Lots of practice, lots of practice, lots of practice with your passing. And remember, go back further, kick it harder, things like that. All right, the next step that I want to add in, really important in a game, when the ball comes to you, well, hang on, I'll do that again. Didn't pass it hard enough. When the ball comes to you, when I stop it, I don't want to walk away from the ball to then do my next pass. Guess what's happened? Someone's come and taken it. Remember, we want to stay nice and close to the ball at all times. So if I need to do a pullback, an inside turn, an outside turn, any of those sort of things, I can do them straight away. So we want to step, we want to pass. I've got the ball here. For our next one, I want you to knock it forward and then step. And control, step, pass. Remember, we've got to be light on our feet, stay balanced, knock it forward, little touch. Okay, control, little touch forward. Okay, so there's the next step for you to make it a little bit harder. So practice stopping it, getting your feet in position, stepping next to your ball, doing your passing. And then after that, we want you to knock it forward and then do your pass, which means you're always in control of the ball. Somebody can't take it off you. Okay, so you want to stay in control. So you can do your turns, you can keep it away from anyone else trying to take the ball. So there's a couple of things that you can try. Remember, left foot and right foot. We want you to try both, okay? Our next step, we're gonna move real quick if we're gonna do this one, is we're gonna see if we can hit it first time each time without stopping the ball. Okay, so we're gonna do our pass as it comes back, step into it, step into it, step into it, step into it, step into it. Okay, nice fast feet. Okay, stay on our toes. We've got to be up on our toes, moving our feet quickly, get into position, knock it again, get ready for the next one. Nice quick feet. Let's give that another go. Okay, so pass, stay on my toes, forward, use my left foot, and my right foot, my right foot, and my left foot, my right foot, left foot. Okay, keep it nice and close. Use both feet. Let's give one a go this time. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. See if we can keep alternating feet. We're going to need to try and knock it a little bit of an angle so we can pass it across to each foot each time. All right, so right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Whoa, too far across that time. Okay, give that a go. Remember, you can move back further, have to pass harder. keep in control. Keep nice, soft touches. All right. Our next step, so that's our passing, okay? Our next thing that we're gonna do, this time, I've got the goal set up next to the wall that I'm passing off. I'm gonna knock it into the wall, and then gonna try and knock it into the goal. Okay, so we're gonna like pass against the wall, knock it into the goal. So we'll do 3 passes and then knock it into the goal. 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, I've got another ball here. I'm gonna have another go. Okay, remember we want to be moving forward, staying on our toes, stay balanced. Okay, off we go. 1, 2, 3, and in. I'll grab one more ball. If you don't have a couple of spare balls, you can just get the ball out of the goal and then come back and do the same again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and pass. Okay, so remember, you can increase the distances away. You can put the goal on the other side of your wall, so you've got to hit it the other way. So we're just getting the ball coming to us and then knocking it at a different angle. Remember, we could do it fast. You could maybe even get someone to chase you, run in behind you, pass, and quickly shoot to make it a bit harder for you. Remember, increase your distances, move the goal further away, use your right foot, use your left foot. A few different options there for you. Remember, if we're back and we're just learning to pass, keep it slow. You don't need to rush. Remember, feet together, make sure we step next to the ball, make sure we're balanced, we're up on one foot, and then turn our foot and pass, okay? Remember, if we're balanced on one foot, we can kick lots of times if we've got good balance. Okay, so really important that we step up onto our non-kicking foot. Okay, so well done. We hope you had fun. Keep practicing, lots and lots of practice. And then next week, we're going to move on to more dribbling and shooting as if we're scoring a goal. Now, just before I leave you, quick joke. Sorry, I missed the joke last week. I forgot about it for our catching. Why did the student eat his homework? Because the teacher told him it was a piece of cake. Have fun. See you next time.